Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now, how to take that next step in your life, and then how do you build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there. Hi, I'm your host, Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel, medium, and law of attraction expert. And I just love to come live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And I always start the show with a general channel message from Spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you could always come back and hear a personal message but in the beginning of the show. And those of you who are able to join live, I do give free mini reads after that for about 30 minutes. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, also just let me know you're watching the replay. It's way more fun for me the more engaged you are. And if you guys would like a personal reading right now, Instagram, that link is in the bio. Facebook, that link is in the description. YouTube, I am dropping that link for you right now in the chat replay. It looks like we got Concha coming live. Hello, Concha. Hello, Lakesview. How are you? See if there's anyone live on Facebook. We got Min in the house. What is up, Min? How are you? Oh, can't tag people on Facebook. That's okay. Okay, so who's the fourth person over there on YouTube? We got Min, Alika. But all right, guys, let's just go ahead and get started. Let's see what Spirit's general message is for us, and then we'll dive into the free mini reads. I'm stepping into the new. I'm stepping into the new. I'm newly embracing life in a whole brand new way, and that feels really good. It feels good knowing that I'm stepping into the new. I like and I'm proud of myself for being willing to move ahead and live life in a new way. It's okay that I'm outgrowing people. It's okay that I'm choosing to live life differently than other people. A lot of that right there is about being okay about choosing to live life differently than other people. I give myself permission to trust my own eyes, my own ears, my own connection to my own inner being who knows my personal best next step for everything that I need. And I'm going to be okay that others have their own connection. And it's okay if I've come to a different conclusion about life, about how to live, how to make money, how to spend money, how to live, who to be with, who not to be with. I'm just vibrationally calibrating right now to be okay with the life decisions that I've made and fully recalibrating to be okay with the life decisions I've made for how I'd like to live and experience living life move forward. I am right now completely energetically releasing everything that's not my responsibility, the who, what, when, where, the how. Well, what is your job? The who, when, where, how, when. I'm just energetically releasing all of that to the universe now. And I now know that I am experiencing, go ahead and say it out loud to yourself. I am now allowing myself to experience love, friendship, kinship, community, being included, being involved in something bigger than just myself, serving my world mission, allowing deep love in, connected, connection, allowing myself to energetically open up, allowing my heart to experience more joy, love, and laughter than I've ever allowed it to experience before. I'm allowing myself to energetically open up and recalibrate to enthusiasm, to eager excitement for the day ahead, to sinking in to a deep embodiment, full mind, body, heart, coherence, and connection, completely recalibrating, reorienting so that I feel at home and comfortable in my body. I feel at home and comfortable in my body. And I'm ready to calibrate to the words of success, the words of ambition. I want more for myself. I want more for myself, and it feels good to want more for myself. And I'm going to recalibrate right here, right now, into the allowing mode, the receiving mode of ambition. I'm leaving the wanting phase and stepping into the receiving phase of more. I would like to experience more and better for myself. And I'm completely recalibrating to those energies and frequencies. My inner being is just calling those to me. And I'm going to begin to take the new steps that deeply allow those in. Breathe in. Breathe in deeper. Breathe in a little more. See if you can gulp in a little more air. A little more. Exhaling out, pushing the air all the way out. Pushing out even more. Even more. Breathing at your own pace and rhythm. Many of you are simply recalibrating to a new, vibrant vibrational point in life. And it's okay if you move around the earth springier and bouncier than others. I now give myself permission to feel happy, to be happy, to exude happiness. And I'm calibrating deeply now to the vibration of happiness and joyful living. And with that, we welcome questions for mini reads. Wow. Yeah, that was a good message. Where's Antoinette? What's up, Antoinette? If you watch the replay, sup. Can spirit give me advice on overcoming the fear of hearing voices when doing mediumship? Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so any up and coming mediums or channelers, if you have a fear of hearing voices, spirits, spirit guides while doing mediumship, this will help you. For people who aren't into that scene, if you have a fear of like other people's opinions, if you have a fear of other people's opinions or judgments about what it is you want to do, this one will help you. Well, this is a little bit more about your scattered attention right now. But who's going to come in? But is a demon going to come and take over my body? Is anyone going to come in and take over and do something damage and harmful? I feel afraid that something I love doing is going to somehow be harmful or do something bad to me. Someone bigger, badder, older, scarier than me can come in and knock me off my rocks. You can set the vibrational set point of I am grounded in my body. I am comfortable in my body. I am deeply rooted to this planet. I am at home and comfortable in my body. And I am tuning into the radio frequency of this specific energy person to speak to this living physical person. And I am attuned and focused on this one specific entity. Do you see the difference between the two? Those are exactly my concerns. Leona, I haven't seen you in forever, Leona. Welcome back. Okay, Contra, see your question. I'm gonna stay focused on Lake's View though. Then there's also figuring out who I'm speaking to when they come to me on their own. As in, you're not in a mediumship session, you're just sitting there vibing, meditating on your own, and someone's coming up to you could just ask them their name and be like, "Hey, what's up? Who are you? What do you do?" A lot of times when I used to connect openly to like spirit guides, I'd be like, "Hey, what's up? What name do you go by? How do you like helping humans on earth? How do you like playing with humans on earth?" So ultimately this is a fear of someone bigger than you coming in and knocking you off your feet instead of you recognizing that you're a big person now. I'm a big person and I'm connecting to so and so right now. And just like it's like a person on a phone call. They can't take over your body. I give them permission to flow through me because I find it easier to like speak to people and to allow people to feel the energy better that way. But at any point I could go, absolutely not, go away, hang up the phone. And so it's literally like whenever you're channeling spirit guides or mediumship, they don't take over. Anyone who's I was possessed by a demon, yeah, that's a woman who doesn't want to take responsibility for her actions, doesn't understand the difference between like obsession versus passion. That's a woman who it could be a man too. Um, I've just always heard I was possessed by a demon. I don't know what came over me. It's like you cheated on your husband because you were bored and something sparked alive within you when you saw this person and you didn't understand the difference between obsession and passion. So you don't need to worry about that being you, Lakesview. Does that make sense? That's so cool. So cool that we could do this or what, Concha? Okay. Okay, Spirit, do you have anything more for Lakesview on mediumship, channeling? Oh, hold on. I'm now in control of my life and my gift. I use it when I want to use it. And I like helping people with their crossed over loved ones. I have a session with so and so today, and I am connecting with their loved one and their loved one only. I would say less than 1% of the time, less than 1% of the time, maybe one time out of 1,000. So that's like 0.1%. Spirit guide came in and I was like, oh, hey, I know I'm here to talk to so and so. And they're like, I got a message for them. I was like, well, you're not in charge of this session. Opened my eyes and I said, hey, I will absolutely do mediumship with so and so for you. A spirit guide came through. Their name is this and that. They said they want to help you in this area of your life. Do you want to spend a little bit of time listening to them or no? And then I went ahead and did the channeling and I said, okay, spirit guide, this is how much time you have to talk to them because I got to make sure they connect to their loved one too. Like you're the one in control here. You're the one allowing yourself to connect to the spirits. Make sense? If I ask specific spirits to come to me in my dreams, like my aunt, will she come? Dreams? I'm laughing at the example of you're not crazy. You knew you were cheating on your husband. Oh, yeah. Hey, Antoinette made it! Antoinette! Antoinette, Concha. Okay. Where was I at? Oh, if I ask specific spirits to come to me in my dreams, like my aunt, will she come? Yes. And only when you're in the receptive mode to actually receive her. You aren't always in the receptive mode. We are always here. Just think of it like a cell phone. I want to call my aunt. Oh, I'm at 2% battery. I'll have to call her later. Aunt, come talk to me in my dream. I'm so fearful. I'm so frightened. You're at 2% battery. That means of the 100% open frequency to hear her, you're now down to 2%. But a lot of this is about you not forcing your gift. It's not about proving and demonstrating how powerful you are. You've got to start thinking about it like a relationship. No, spirit, you will bring me a $50,000 client. You think you're going to get one? No. Spirit, I would love to experience the inflow of $50,000 coming to me from having to working with a client. I'm willing to expand, to grow, to receive that much. Guide me to that journey, please. You think you're going to receive it? Kelly, you will give me a free mini read. You can bet you're hot too. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, will I? Let's see. We got Min, Concha, Antoinette here. Guys, you're first. Hey, Callie, will you help me with this? Yeah, sure. What's your question? So it's like a friendship. Hey, will you help me with so and so? Your friends are going to be, yeah. Man, I'm so tired today. Can it be another day? It has to be today. All right, man. I love you. Let's do it. And they're asking, do you see? My little sister always comes in my dreams. That's cool. Your analogies are great, Kelly. Thank you, Lakesview. Matt comes randomly when I'm not expecting it, sometimes in clusters. That's because when you're that's just when you're in the receptive mode, dude. So there's a little part of you that feels disempowered about expecting things from people. That's the active vibration that causes this little bit of a, but will they come to me randomly? Will they not come to me? Because if you're in the receptive mode, if you have good cell phone service and a fully charged battery and you call your friend, the call will go through. If you are in alignment and meditating, you will hear from them. And I was in meet, you should hear this story. I did mediumship once, where the lady was like, it was via a chat. She's like, I'm so desperate to talk to my uncle. I need to hear from him. I need this, I need that. And I was like, okay, okay, okay. I go to the uncle. He came and he's like, what do you want me to say? I'm like, well, bro, normally when people come to talk to a living person, they normally have some sort of I call it a general, just like a, here's what I want to say to them, and then I tell them that, and then I get questions from them, and I ask you their questions. And he goes, well, I don't have much to say to her. And knowing how much that could hurt someone who's living, and considering what I saw her typing, I opened my eyes. I went, hey, hun, like I see him. He's being a little shy and a little quiet. Like, were you close to him? And she was, yes, we were so close, blah, 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 blah. And I went, okay. I was like, well, let me see if I could spend some time with him to warm him up to talk to me more. I look at him, I'm like, bro. And he was like, I saw her once a year growing up. And some years we skipped. I was like, oh. And I was like, well, let me tell you what it's like here on Earth. On Earth, when there's spirits and we think this and that, like, you got to give me something, bro. Like, give me something. Like, look on her life. Give me some like older adult wisdom that I can share to her that will make her feel loved and included. And he kind of looked down and he gave me something and I said it to her and she went, oh, thank you so much. And then it was kind of like a, hey, though, you need to start calibrating to new connections here on Earth. Does that make sense, Lakesview? Yes, I have to meditate more, but I suck at it. It's not necessarily about meditating more. It's just more about creating the consistent practice. 15 minutes a day. And when you say I suck at it, I suck at meditating, that tends to just indicate that not every meditation is that super deep Zenful meditation where you get to like nirvana and bliss and you're like, I am empowered. I am one with the universe. I can create anything, beaming rainbows out of your chest. Sometimes because you're a human and humans are supposed to experience contrast. Sometimes it's about like de-escalating thoughts and relaxing. So it won't be where you're going to get a divine, blissful experience of spirit, but it's a, oh, I feel soothed. I feel softer. Does that make sense? Hey, what a lovely day, Nighty. You made it. Um, yes, Antoinette, I tell them I'm open, but please don't scare me. Okay. See, Lakesview, I'm open. That's why you're worried about multiple points coming in. But no matter what, on your human day-to-day level, that doesn't mean you have a point of attraction of I can't have expectations of how other people treat me. That's just like weak boundaries. Lakesview, you would really like my Becoming Who You Really Are course. Like it really creates a solid sense of self and being able to put yourself first, guilt-free. Um, Hey, Soul, what's up? Okay, all right, Alika, I'd love to help you more, but let's bounce on to someone else. Um, you would definitely really like it, or a personal session could help you much more. I'm also going to launch a workshop soon, too. That's going to be the most affordable way to work with me. Any of those would really, really help. But okay, so let me scroll back up. I think I saw a question from Spirit, from Concha up above. So anyone who is, I was thinking about this and wondering how to energetically detach because I do cry and I still end up missing a person. So if anyone's thinking about breaking up with someone but having a hard time, if anyone's thinking of leaving a job but having a hard time, if anyone is like thinking of starting their soul mission and make money from doing it but having a hard time lining up to receive, this is going to help you. I'm ready to stand on my own 2 feet and in my own energetic being and knowing. I like calling success to me and I like knowing that I can do it on my own. I'm simply getting used to doing it with me being the one that has my back. This feeling of being empowered is new to me and I don't fully trust this new sensation within me. I'm assuming it's coming from this other person, this other source, but I know it's not. That's what's causing the I need him. Maybe I don't. I think I need him. I don't. Wait, things are going well. That means I need him. He's providing me this, right? And they're asking, do you see? Hey, and guys, if you would like a personal reading, I'm available for private readings right now. There's the link for that. You can book, schedule, pay, all on that one page. Oh, so rebel. Oh, sorry you're stuck. Oh, thank you for a super chat though. Oh. Hey, Roxy made it. Axe is in the house. Oh, thanks for dropping the link, Concha. Is my question okay to answer? It probably is. Let me focus on Concha's. And I'm actually probably I'm gonna go to Soul Rebel next. Look at that beautiful $22 donation. Thank you so much. I do see that. I guess you just like the close. I guess I just like the close touch points during the day. Um, I guess I like the connection all throughout the day. Okay. And I'm going to miss that if he's not there. And there's clearly no other possible way that I could ever get that. Um, that's your energy that you're releasing out, right? Uh, dude, you guys are the best audience ever. Like, if I could have a gentle reintroduction to doing my business again, like, look at that. Someone's saying, "I feel stuck and I don't like it. Spirit, talk to me, please." And then you're just shining love back on us. Kisses to Kelly Dog and all us loves out. Like, oh my God, look at how lucky I am. Is that blessed? Is that the right way to use blessed? I don't know. Hey, Facebook, if you guys are on there, I'm not even seeing comments. It's actually just a fuzzy screen in the comment section. So you got to like hop over to YouTube, man. I'm kind of sorry, Facebook. Um, okay. Oh, you know what I did today? I actually put a tiny bit of product in it and I used a diffuser to blow dry it. I definitely gotta like watch a YouTube tutorial on how to use a diffuser, but yeah, that's what I did today. I'm kind of digging it, but it takes a minute to dry your hair with a diffuser. So I don't know if I'll keep it up, but but thank you for the compliment. Okay, so anything more for? I do see that. I guess I just like the close touch during the day. What I really learned from this man and this relationship I was in is that I do like connection. Since I'm discovering how to fully love myself and activating the lovable vibe within me and fully self-accepting who I am, I'm just going to acknowledge that I like connection throughout the day. There's been a bit concha. It's going to be a little blunt and a little vulnerable. The type of relationships that you've entered before have been where well, this is what I'm getting out of it and I know this is what they need, so I'm here to meet their need and service their need. But now you're getting older and going, hold on, I don't really like that. And not only do I not really like that anymore, I don't need that anymore. I'm becoming a new person. And I'm now ready to admit that when I'm in a committed, close relationship, I like to feel connection throughout the day. Kelly admitted that to herself, and has she has lots of points of connections in her life, guys. Lots of points of connections. So many points of connections that it is what's primarily preventing a up close one with a primary partner. But there's a person where they just have a good morning, have a good day, you sexy beast. Oh, you too. Have a good day, sexy woman. Hey, I'm working hard. Here's what I'm doing. Kelly's laying on the couch, relaxing. She has another friend. She has a girlfriend where they snap each other. Look what I'm eating for breakfast. Dude, I went off the plan. I'm eating nachos. I'm about to go up 2 pounds. Loving every bite. Kelly goes, fuck yeah, eat those nachos. Meanwhile, Kelly's like, I'm going to do intermittent fasting for 10 days. Woo, dropped a pound. Heck yeah, go Kelly. That's it. They're both light touch. Are you willing to outgrow an old decision you made, being willing to experience a new type of relationship, and fully admit who you are and you are someone who likes connection throughout the day? We will tell you when Kelly had that, she had a giggle. It was a, if this guy and I turn into a relationship, it's pretty much because we're both the same neediness level. But to me, it feels like love and connection. Fuck it. I'm needy. I like it. I want that person who has a job who they can send me some like pictures, Snapchats throughout the day. I love it. I like it. This is really just about you giving yourself permission to admit what you like and then being willing to experience it. And with that, we actually want to take a question from Antoinette before we go to Soul Rebel. Never had them do that before. Soul Rebel, I hope that you have time. And gosh, thank you so much for that super chat. We're going to get you unstuck. Um, yeah, do you have a question, Antoinette? Never had them do that on a high vibe morning before. And thank you for everyone who came in and decided to spend your morning this way. I know that like this is definitely something that I am growing in eager anticipation for and like looking forward to doing every day. So just the fact that you guys like show up and want to spend your time also in a high vibe way, like it's just awesome. Not really. I was working and listening. Spirit, why were you? Oh, oh, sorry. This might spill some of your beans on a live with my huge ass audience of 6 people. 5 people. I guess someone got tired of waiting. Is my ask okay to ask? What was your ask? Go ahead and ask it again. It's okay to ask whatever you want to ask. I may not be able to get to you today, though. We're kind of rounding up the section. It's going to go Antoinette Soul Rebel, and then after that, after 30 minutes, I do request a super chat of $20 for a personal one. But what was your question? Any question's okay to ask, unless it's like, how do I don't want to say it because I don't want to get banned off YouTube, but how do I go and create all this destruction and chaos in the world? That I'm going to be like, you're on the wrong show. This is called High Vibe Mornings. um, okay. Oh, sorry, Antoinette. Yours is about, apparently you're still thinking a little bit about Food Guy. So listen to what they said to like Concha and take that to heart too. I just haven't admitted to myself that I really want physical touch every day. And it's like feeling into what that daily hug would feel like and what it would mean to you and how good and connected you would be. You're really looking forward to your trip with Kelly, Antoinette. But the one thing that you can kind of feel is missing, there ain't going to be a cuddle party there. Universe, my life is better when I have physical touch. I'm ready to be touched, kissed, cuddled, and hugged every day. My skin thrives off being touched, and I'm ready to admit that. Makes sense? And then we do want to go to Soul Rebel. I would just to know if I was a Tibetan monk and also attracted to the same sex. Oh, interesting. Karina made it. Well, thank you for popping on and saying hi, Karina. I was like thinking about you 2 minutes ago. Oh, LOL. I wasn't even thinking of him. Hi, Karina. Hi, Karina. Roxy. Um, okay, Antoinette, do you have, or Spirit, do you have anything for Antoinette before we go to Soul Rebel? Antoinette, all we'll say is one of those things. I'm not going to think about that thing I'm not supposed to be thinking about. There was a little bit of, maybe that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. That could have been good enough my whole life. Fair enough for us to point out. Yes, it does. I want attention. And that's where you just got to admit, I do like attention. It's no longer about, here's what I'm getting, let me give them what they need. It's now about that connection. I no longer need a man for money. So now it's about the connection. And if I was so good at manifesting men with money who like providing, I can transfer that same awesome skill of attracting in partners what that I want and that I like about getting out of it and getting that in. So I'm about to manifest an awesome relationship with lots of connection. Yeah, we miss you too, Karina. I miss you. Sure, but heck no, not with him. That's drama. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go on to Soul Rebel. And then anyone else, and what a lovely lady. I actually really like your question. That question is 100% okay to ask. We are past the 30-minute mark though. Um, so the Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'm always live for free. After the 30-minute mark, that is when I do request and encourage super chat in the amount of 20. Request and encouraged. So not forced, not demanding. Um, if you want that asked today, or feel free to come back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And I'm sure, given my audience size, you're going to get it answered. Okay, but let me go back to Soul Rebel. Soul Rebel, do you want to update your question? It's I feel stuck and I don't like it. Spirit, talk to me, please. I love you so bad, Soul. I love you so bad. I human to human, I feel you. And sometimes I'm like, do you want to rephrase your question or you just want me to channel on that? Sometimes I'm like, Spirit, what the heck? I do so much for other people. I channel you. I do high vibe stuff. Can't you just give me this dang thing? I don't want to find the better feeling thought. I just want the dang thing. No, they still make me find the better feeling thought. So I feel stuck and I don't like it. Spirit, talk to me, please. Let me just cut and copy that. And Soul, do you want to update your question or anything? Thanks, Spirit and Kills. I'll see you later for Quantum Leap. Okay, yeah, see you later in Quantum Leap, guys. Our Antoinette. Soul, just channel. I love you, Soul. Just channel. Tell me what is going on. I feel this rut around the same time, and obviously I got to learn. What do I have to learn? Am I in a transition? All right, so anyone who's feeling stuck in a rut, you're just like blocked from your next step, you're not understanding why forward progress is happening, this one's going to help you. Well, yes and no. You're never stuck. You've only closed off your connection to your inner being to hear your next step from you. If you were connected to your inner being, what you would hear is just be open to the change, be open to the change, be open to a new feeling in your body. Right now, when you say, am I in transition? You are, but you're resisting the transition. And your inner being would want you to know you're resisting the vibration of expansion. And we love this example so much. When Kelly was helping potty train her little niece, Kelly's really good at attuning to people, right? So the first time they missed when the child had to go to the bathroom, and it was like, oh, next time you have to do this, try to go in there. And then Kelly made sure I'm going to stay attuned to her so I can feel when she has to pee and tell her, run to the toilet. And that's exactly what Kelly did. She looked at her and went, what? And saw the, stuff coming down. And went, oh, that goes in the toilet. The little girl ran to it. And then mom and, adopted Aunt Kelly were like, yeah, you did it. You made it. The girl didn't know what was going on, but she was like, woohoo, I'm getting stickers. So Kelly stayed attuned. She caught it before a little dribble came out and said, run to the toilet and sit down. And the little girl looked at her and was like, huh? Run to the toilet. So the little girl went ahead and ran to it, sat down, and poof, right away it came out. And the girl was like, ah, what's that? What? And the mom was, good job. Here's a sticker. The little girl was like, oh, I got another sticker. Kelly looked down and said, you got the sticker because the liquid went in the toilet, not the floor. The little girl kind of looked at her, looked at the toilet, and went, ah, okay, okay. Not putting two and two together yet. So the next time Kelly looked at her and went, oh, girl, get to that toilet. The little girl, and did a little, that gotta go potty dance. That's the potty dance. Go. The girl kind of walked over looking at Kelly weird. She's like, when you're doing that, feel what you're feeling in your body. And I was like, hey, and she saw it started to come out. I was like, get to the toilet. And then the girl kind of went, oh, went to the toilet. Good job. Here's your sticker. And the girl was starting to notice, oh. And Kelly just went, hey, you know how you got a little feeling in your belly before that happened? The girl kind of nodded. She went, you just need to start becoming aware of that feeling a little bit earlier, like 5 seconds instead of 1 second. The girl looked at her and went, she kind of closed her eyes. It was the first time that girl tried to attune into her body. And she went, opened her eyes and went, okay, Kevin, good job. And the rest of the day, the girl was kind of able to catch herself most of the time. And people notice in childhood development that around the potty aging training time, after they're potty trained, there's a huge cognitive abilities and jump. And it's because they had to go from not being aware to being aware of their body and what's going on the inside. That was a transition for her. That was an expansion of being willing to experience life in a different way. You're simply becoming aware of a new way to live life, and you're just not allowing the expansion to happen. So, our favorite, simplest, easy way, clasp your hands together. Notice what hands are on top. Kelly's happens to be the left ones. You open, readjust, put the other hand on top. It feels awkward. It's a whole new part of your body is being touched and stimulated. It's got a your sensors send a signal to your brain. Your brain's like, "What is this new sensation?" Expansion. And it's like, "What is the new sensation?" There's lots of new points that are getting touched that haven't been touched. It takes about 2 minutes before this feels less awkward. It feels normal. It feels like a duh. So just I'm at a point in life where I'm getting used to expansion. I'm getting used to living life in a new way. And if getting used to expansion, like being potty trained, leads to an improved experience in life, and expanding to learn how to use my tongue to form words, to speak words and language, improve my life so much, I think I can allow myself to go through this next level of expansion because I know I'm going to be enjoying life more. All that happens is when you humans reach a certain age, our certain level of good in life, going from yuck to good is always easier than going from good to thrive. You reach a, I don't know, this is good enough. I've done things in my past where it's sink or swim, it worked out really well, but I've also had some moments where it didn't work out. So this is good enough. I don't want to like go for more because I don't want to like dip a little. And our question to you is, do you want to look back on your life and go, I lived the most okayest life ever. I lived the good enough life ever. Or, man, I really rocked it. I really rocked it. I'm ready to tap back into that vibration of expansion, just allowing myself to begin to experience life in a whole new way, see myself in a whole new way, see others in a whole new way. And it's one where I allow myself to feel more vibrant, a little bit more like buoyancy in my step, more balance, more harmony, more vibrancy, a little spring in my step, a little spring in my walk. I'm ready to eagerly look forward to my day again. And I'm willing now to go through the expansion to allow that to happen. And I also give myself radical permission to be happy, to vibrate happiness and exude happiness. It's okay for me to be that person who exudes happiness. I give myself permission to do that now. Mm. They're asking if you understand. Um, okay, does anyone else Want a reading today? If so, now would be a great time to smash that super chat button and drop me your question. Well, I'm gonna listen to that rampage. Yeah, that was a good rampage. Thanks, Soul. Soul, do you have any questions, comments on that? Facebook, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this. I can't even see your comments anyway. Sorry if anyone was live watching that. YouTube works better, guys, but love you lots. Thank you. Let's smash that like button, y'all. Thank you. Woo woo. All right, does anyone have any last minute questions, comments? Over on YouTube? All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have an incredible weekend. Lots of love. If you guys would like a personal reading, I will drop that link again right now. kellylunt.com/work with me. Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for all the hearts. Bye, guys.